4 or 5 hours drive. Finally we're here. We just arrived in the house for retreat, and this is such a beautiful and big and huge house. Oh my god, cannot believe we're gonna live here for days. Strongly independent woman. They are hugging again. Well, what is this? Bye. This is such a beautiful house. Боже, какой класс. Прям restroom у нас написано. Restroom там. Oh my god. So big. Hello. Oh, заработал. Oh, this is my room. I like it. Wow. Oh my god, this is just amazingly big house. So this retreat, it's about enjoyment and to let yourself self-enjoy and I guess be in a moment and work on your feminine side. Should be like 8 girls, I think so. Today, day 1. Cheese, I have my Starbucks with me. Катер.
Looking wants to lie down? Lie down. Well, come on. Let's close our eyes. Oh, girls' pies. Let's take them apart. Is this for you?
The first acquisition at the retreat.
We close our eyes. Invite my angels. My angels. I ask you, Creator, to allow me to be a loving guide for each of these girls. Allow me to be your hands, your eyes for them. I ask, having worked with my charge, that this retreat goes in the best possible way for each of. May each one be freed from what hinders her from coming to her request. May each one receive what will help her.
Желательно что-то написать. Даже если у вас сейчас нет мыслей, когда откроете, вот, то, что первое вы запишете, это сейчас важно.
Чего? Вы узнаете потом.
So, you take the red stone and carefully place it exactly where you want. Do you feel it gently? You placed it. What emotions? What sensations? Write them down. Red, such themes.
Okay, our dinner is almost ready. Yeah, we just finished our welcoming session. Oh, it smells so good.
Yummy!
So good.
Почему ты не идешь туда?
Иду, давай возьмем. Ой, красотища какая у нас, такой стол красивый, so beautiful. First dinner in the house, and we have a moon. Where's the moon?
Girls, close your eyes. We want to cry. We cry. We don't take another deep breath and hold our breath. Let this food be our medicine. And it is important for you to deprive and enter that situation. That is, we remember, we are now energetically transforming that situation to the opposite, to do it differently, more positively, to establish new stops, new beliefs there. You stand up and it is very important to start shaking your body. Begin to lift all these beliefs, neurons, attitudes in order to get rid of them. We start shaking like crazy. Each of us women has a part that shakes even directly. We are all a little bit strange. It's normal. This craziness is our female energy, which can derive pleasure from sex because sex without craziness you will get nothing.
So I'm again in a retreat, and this one is about the enjoyment and feminine side to open up most sexual sides in me. 7 in the morning, I believe. So we have started our first practice in somewhere next to the river. So actually, I'm walking this beautiful road. It's a new door in new me. Open up. Floating deck. Actually, look like Everglades, no? Good morning.
I see that I need to say relaxation, calmness, and peace.
Such a beautiful day. Getting ready for the practice.
We have a very powerful tool for working with the subconscious. And as soon as the setups begin, we start to walk through your subconscious, your system. You know, what you might not have even realized is happening there. Today, we will work with sexual energy. Once again, when we do not accept something in others, we judge ourselves, blocking the idea that sexual energy is not about procreation. Sex is a consequence of the sexual. Money is a consequence of sexual energy. It is the desire to live, you see. Here it is.
Class is finished. For time.
Да, девушка, нужно съесть.
Ну, ешь. Actually, we have a vegan food, so it's no any meat here because it's more easy for the energy to circulate, right? And it's so sunny. Oh, beautiful. And now we're going to have a family constellations. It's going to be another interesting, very interesting day. And the weather is amazingly beautiful here. And in the morning, we had a beautiful lecture about the sexual energy. And if you ask someone, what is sexual energy? Usually people think that it's sex, right? But actually, it's sexual energy. It's energy of expansion and energy of creation, energy of money. So if you don't have money, you have big problems with your sexual energy. It's very important not to condemn anyone because when you condemn someone, for whatever reason, you're blocking this in yourself. So you have to just accept it. So when we're just born and until 1.5 years old, we are building up our sexual energy. And after it's like a cycle every 3 years when it's a child growing up and he's getting something new in his life, he absorbing some information. Yeah, so now at least we know where all problems come from. And actually all problems come from your childhood.
Remember, there are no foreign setups. If you have fallen into this field, you need it. Relationships with men.
Relationships with men. Relationships with sexual energy. Let's go.
Now, whoever I appoint, you are no longer you. You are what you are appointed to be. I work with sexual energy. You are now in her life. Please tell me, what do you feel? When Liska started the chase when the package began, what was that about? You say everything you feel, because right now you are not you. Everything you feel is the feeling of her sexual energy. What do you feel? What is this state, then?
Anxious. At first, I felt a lot of sexual energy all over my body. Then I felt some anger. I want to control her and watch over her. I want to call her a bitch and somehow scold her for being like this.
And what does this have to do with the relationship with a man? I initially felt as if it was on the verge of aggression and some strictness. My jaw even clenched. Some kind of rigidity. Why do you feel this way? It is my responsibility. It is my will. But I decided I need to keep myself tense. Set something. 1, 2, 3. What? Did you tell me?
Something is being justified. Don't you know why you need to justify yourself? You clamp down, and you understand that. Show me emotions with him. You need to get caught, clamping everything, and fall for the apparent change of tone, while all the time is possible.
Я сама не знаю, как любить.
Now your adult part is going and saving, pulling out your relative child from the family.
Well, for now, that's it. There is a little relief, but it feels like your heart has been opened. Well, it has relaxed a bit. My girl, did you forget now that I ignored you? I found you. I saw you.
Yes, and now sexual energy.
How do you feel after all this? I am all melted. Please check what kind of confirmation it is.
My dear, we will always be this crushed. We will always be this crushed.
So we just finished family relatives and it's 6:20 energy. Ой-ой-ой. Да, нужен плед, наверное, да? So in our family relatives, we was looking for our sexual energy in our life, where it's based and if it's connected to us or if it's any problems between us. It was very intense actually. It's more intense than the last retreat in Shasta. It was so weird, like half of the day, like everybody just sleeping and the brains just switch off like this. Like literally, like everybody was sleeping. No, it's very hard, some information to accept and to proceed. But we did it. And actually right now it's a full moon. It's so beautiful.
Ты новую специю какую-то добавила?
Просто имбиря, может, больше.
Имбирь это, да.
Through the flow, wakening your inner life force. It begins to awaken, and when the connection happens, you might feel something, or maybe the girls won't feel anything, even though you've already done it.